In the northern tundras of Great Korend, an ancient evil blows forth a frigid storm of perpetual winter and unimaginable cold, the Wintertodt. 1,400 years ago, it first descended into Great Korend, causing unimaginable suffering for decades, until a master Lovacaine smith named Din formulated a plan to defeat the winter beast. He believed the Burma tree of the northern tundras contained magical properties that can emit enough heat to counteract and contain the frost of Wintertodt, and so he met with the Order of the Sacred Flame and built a prison behind a magnificent and expertly crafted set of doors. The pyromancers would use the Burma tree to keep the beast at bay. Over 1,000 years later, the pyromancers continue to contain the Wintertodt, but the doors of Din have begun to fail due to damage of unknown origins. Brave adventurers from all over Gielinor braved the long and perilous journey to the tundras of Great Korend to assist the Order of the Sacred Flame in keeping the Wintertodt at bay. Among them is Dark Elf 609. The prison contains 4 braziers on each corner that must be lit so that the flame can keep the beast weakened and at bay. In each corner, there are Burma roots which may be chopped and fed into the flames of the braziers, or they may be fletched into kindling to further strengthen the flame. Some of the Burma roots are covered with mysterious herbs that can be used to make rejuvenation potions to keep the pyromancers healthy and alive. The Order of the Sacred Flame has set up some crates in the prison which have all sorts of supplies that the adventurers may use, including axes, tinder boxes, vials for making potions, and knives for fletching the Burma wood. In the rear of the prison, adventurers with at least 60 agility may hop from stone to stone and create a nice shortcut for themselves for getting around this place. And in the center? Well, my friends, in the center is the winter beast itself, the Wintertodt. Before we head into Wintertodt past the doors of Din, let's talk with some of the characters in this camp. And if you're unaware, we are in Great Korend, all the way in the northern tundras, all the way up here. So let me talk with Ignisia. Welcome back, brother. How may I be of assistance? Tell me about the Wintertodt. Do you feel the winds of winter as they lick across the land? This is the power of the Wintertodt. We know not what it is nor where it came from, only that it wields the power of winter itself. The ground on which we stand was once full of light, full of life. But then the Wintertodt came. Now the fires of these lands burn no more. How else may I be of assistance? Tell me about the pyromancers. We are the Order of the Sacred Flame, formed over 1,000 years ago when the Wintertodt first threatened Great Korend. We fought against Wintertodt until we managed to lure it behind Din's great doors. Our task did not end there though, for we always knew that the Wintertodt would rise again. Tell me about yourself. I am Ignisia, Grand Master of the Order of the Sacred Flame. I have served our order faithfully since I passed the trials of fire before the ascent of Arceus. What can I do to help? We must hold back the Wintertodt until we can find a way to defeat it. Head into the prison and keep the holy fires lit so that our order may keep the evil at bay. How can I do that? You will find the roots of the great Burma tree have crept into the prison. Chop the roots and use them to keep the sacred flame alive. Anything else? You can use the herbs of the Burma tree to make rejuvenation potions. Give these to any of our order who fall to the cold of the Wintertodt before they can succumb to the darkness. Very good. Let me talk with some of the other characters here. Let me talk, for example, to Captain Kalt. Hello there. Tell me about the Wintertodt. Ignisia claims it's some kind of evil spirit. You don't believe her? Nah, I believe in things that I can stab and kill. This is all just a storm in a teacup. I mean, how can wind and snow be evil? My toad is more of a threat. Your toad? Yeah, just a bit of fun. I have a pet. He's around here somewhere, assuming that troublesome cat hasn't eaten him. It's a bit weird, but okay. No weirder than being scared of snow. Tell me about yourself. I'm Captain Kalt, proud member of the Shazian army. How long have you been a soldier? Man and boy, I've worn their uniform. Earned captain a few years back and never looked back. Not too happy about babysitting delusional wizards though, but order is order. Tell me how I'm doing. Ignisia appears to be quite happy with you. You have subdued Wintertodt 42 times. My lifetime score is 47,490, and my highest score is 13,860. And that's from all the live streaming that I did and a little bit of recording that I'm editing into this episode. See you later. Goodbye. Let me talk to Esther. Are you here to fight the cold? I guess. Great, ask me anything you like about the Bruma tree. I'm an expert. Tell me about the Wintertodt. Some would say that ice pressure while fire destroys. Ice preserves while fire destroys, but no amount of fire is destroying Wintertodt. That's a cold that will freeze the air in your lungs. Even the heat generated from the burning of the Bruma roots only weakens it, and that doesn't last very long nowadays. Looks like an angry snowstorm to me. What you see in that pit is not the Wintertodt at full strength. It will never be while the Bruma tree still burns and the doors of Din remain closed. Tell me about the Bruma tree. The Bruma tree is what keeps the Wintertodt weak. The prison was built here by Din because of its usefulness against the Wintertodt. Some legends say that Zarek is the cause of the doors weakening, or maybe he made the Wintertodt stronger? Is Zarek really such a bad guy? It's known fact that he was interested in Bruma tree. For what purpose? There are only rumors. Regardless, the Bruma tree definitely contains the powerful magic. I've been studying the sap for years, and it has truly astounding properties. There's not many fires that burn green now, are there? What about gnomish firelighters? Tell me about yourself. Me? I'm a member of the Woodcutting Guild. More of a researcher though. I'm currently tasked with growing a new Bruma tree. How's that going? Poorly. I believe the Bruma tree can only be grown in a freezing cold climate. Well, isn't that here? It's just an idea really. For all I know, it could be magic way beyond me. Beyond even the Pyromancers. See you later. Goodbye. Now let me talk to this dwarf Undor. Hello there, laddie. Tell me about Wintertodt. They say it's some kind of powerful fire spirit. Don't you mean ice? Aye, that as well. What it is doesn't bother me, just as long as we keep it behind the doors. Tell me about the doors of Din. The doors were built by Din to contain the Wintertodt. This was over 1,000 years ago, and they will stand today. Who was Din? Din was the greatest smith that the world has ever seen. I am the finest smith around today, and even I cannot match his abilities. Tell me about yourself. The name's Undor. You'll struggle to find a dwarf in this land who knows more about the metalwork than me. One day I hope to be as good as the legendary Din himself. What are you doing here? They say the doors are failing and the Wintertodt is trying to escape. I'm here to prove them that the doors are fine. Are they? Of course they are. They are made by Din himself. Goodbye. Till next time, laddie. Alright, let me talk to the Navigator-ish. Be on your guard, friend. Tell me about Wintertodt. The Wintertodt terrorized Great Corinne many centuries ago. It destroyed much of this northern land over many years before it was finally driven back into this prison. Why did it attack Corinne? No one knows for sure, but I have a theory. Which is? The Dark Altar. It felt the altar's power and wanted to consume it for itself. It wouldn't be the first time. Interesting. Tell me about yourself. I'm Ish, one of the navigators of Piscarilius. What brings a navigator up here? Lady Piscarilius has sent me here to keep an eye on the situation. She doesn't trust the other houses and believes something sinister is going on. Like what? I don't know, but I intend to find out. What do you think of the Pyromancers? I heard stories about them and the things that they have done over the years. Be careful, they can't be trusted. You seem a bit paranoid. Better to be paranoid than a fool. Anyone with any sense knows that the Pyromancers are trouble. They say even Lord Arceus doesn't trust them. I have to go. Stay vigilant, friend. So I believe those are all the major NPCs here. I don't think there's anyone here in the tent. There's the cat. Meow. Wonder if the toad is around here somewhere or if the cat ate it. Now these soldiers, they don't have much to say. Sometimes I wish this thing would just escape. At least we'd have something to do then. Okay, so it is finally time for me to go in there. Let's do it. I will see you on the other side of the doors of Din. Okay, so I have done a little bit of streaming of this, but I would like to record this episode and try out a solo run. I think solo runs are going to be excellent for me so I can get more rewards and I can also get a lot of construction experience. And so I'm going to try this out. We'll see how we do this. I'm starting out with about 11 cakes. I think that should be enough. I got my hammer. Look how good this outfit looks. The Clue Hunter with the Imkondo hammer looks pretty awesome. Then I got my hatchet, my tinderbox, my knife. There are supplies here that you can get in case you forgot anything. I'm going to start by getting about 8 of these concoctions. Okay, and then I think that should be enough. Now, as I begin this, the general strategy is going to be as follows. I'm going to run around the arena, and I'm going to light all of the braziers. I'm going to heal the pyromancers, and also make sure that the braziers get repaired and relit in case they go out, until Wintertodt is at about 15% energy, at which point I will transition to just one brazier, and then get full stack of points, so about 13,500, and then I'll relight all of the braziers and finish off the fight. So let's go ahead and get started. First priority, of course, is going to be lighting the braziers. Already taking some beefy damage here. You got to do this one at a time. Now, as you light braziers, the damage should go down. Most of the damage you're going to take is going to be up front in the beginning of the fight. Now, once I have all 4 of these lit, I do want to get 8 of these sprouting roots. And that's to make the potions. So yeah, you can finish off the potions, or the concoctions I should say, by doing this. And then I'm just keeping an eye on the HUD here to make sure that everything is nice and lit and repaired. Very good. And I think everything is good. I'm going to go to the safe spot here. And I'm going to start chopping some roots. Alright. One of the lanterns went out here. Let me go relight it. The priority is always going to be to keep these lit. So let me make sure I am doing that. That one went out immediately. Wow. And so did that one. Wow, what a troll. It's like I light it and it goes out immediately. That is such a troll. Alright, let me get that one in the corner. Again, I'm trying to get the Wintertodt down to 25%. Shouldn't be bad. Alright. Let me get some roots here. Now I'm going to fletch all of these. And then I can start feeding them into the fire. Start stacking up some points. You can also fletch while you're running, so that's a good little time save. And hopefully as I do more and more of this, I will become more efficient. Definitely going to be streaming a lot of this. But I did want to make a dedicated episode to Wintertodt. Alright, so he's about 32%. Let me go chop a little more. Now, actually, at 25%, I am going to focus on only keeping 2 of the braziers lit instead of all 4. So, I do want to use the rejuvenation potion on these guys. Let's go ahead and fix this. And let me go ahead and light that up. Make sure I light this one as well. Now, I do want to repair any of the braziers. I'm not going to light those top 2, but repairing is going to give me some sweet construction experience, which I definitely want. And now he's about to dip below 15, so as soon as that happens, I'm only going to focus on 1 brazier here. So yeah, right now I'm only going to do 1 brazier. I'm only going to focus on staying on 1 side here. Yeah, see, he might actually... He's dropping too fast. There we go, okay. I think now we're good. Now I'm really slowed down here and I don't have to worry about it. Alright. So let me heal the Pyromancer. Healing the Pyromancer, I think, gives a lot of points, so that's important. Oh, my inventory's full. I'm not paying that close attention. You can see the damage is pretty much stopped here. For the most part, anyway. Right as I say that, I take some damage. So he took some damage here. Oh, he's at 3%. I'm gonna stop for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna stop for a second. I'm gonna let him recover a little bit. Because I don't want to kill him yet. I want to stack up 13,500 points. That's definitely going to take a while. But I think I got a little too ambitious with his health here. He shouldn't die with just 1 brazier, though. I think I'll be okay. I'm going to continue. And then from now on, basically all I'm doing is just chopping, fletching, and feeding the flame. Then you definitely want to avoid that attack there. Again, if you stand right here, it's a safe spot, so you shouldn't have to worry about it. I'm a little worried, because even with just 1 brazier, he's taking a lot of damage, which is not something I expected. Yeah, look how much damage he's taking. He's down to 3%. Not understanding that. So even if these guys are not down, it's a good idea to heal them because you get good points out of it anytime they take damage. And as I am doing this, I want to take a special moment to send a thanks to all of my channel members. I appreciate each and every one of you, so thank you, It's Time. Thank you, Light. And a special shout out to the latest channel member, The Waller. You all are awesome, and also Paul over on Patreon, I appreciate you as well. This is all new and exciting for me, seeing the channel community grow like this with members. So it's very cool. If you too would like to become a channel member, you can get badges and emotes and things like that. You can check the join button below. I didn't move out of the way in time. This is good for me to repair, get good construction experience. 15 construction, that's excellent. I should have probably mentioned to those of you who missed the last live stream that I did get my fire making up to 69, my farming went to 4, I got 35 fletching and 14 construction. So I'm on a good rotation here. Basically, whenever the pyromancer takes damage, I heal him. And then I go ahead and chop some roots, I fletch them, I put them in the brazier, and I'm basically just repeating. I wasn't able to move out of the way in time there, but I'll still get my construction experience. And you can't light the brazier if the guy is down like that, so it's always important to heal him up. See, so yeah, if you step away when you get those snowflakes, you won't take damage when the brazier gets hit like that. 70 fire making. 16 construction. Alright, I am out of potions, so I need to go get some more. Let me just feed a little bit of fire here. Alright, let me get 5 concoctions. I need to repair all this, of course. See, I should never run out of potions like that, because then I can't rekindle. See, ideally, I wouldn't be running back and forth like this. I would have taken care of all this and put all these in the fire already. That's okay. I'll become more efficient over time. 36 fletching. So I figured out my priorities. Number 1 is always repairing the brazier if it is broken. Number 2 is healing the pyromancer if he is not full health. Number 3 would be feeding the kindling into the flame. Number 4 would be fletching the kindling. And then number 5 would be actually chopping the logs. That's the priority I am trying to focus on. Then I'm keeping a close eye on the HP as well. If he's getting too low, I might slow down on the lighting a little bit. If he's getting too high, I might make sure it's lit. I definitely brought more case than I needed. I think I could get away with just a handful, maybe 4 or 5. And even then, that's being on the safe side. Because I brought in 10, and I've only used 1. Yeah, when he's below 15% HP, he really is not in danger of doing that much damage to you. This time, I'm going to go ahead and make sure I am prepared with the concoctions. See, he's taking some healthy damage there. Let me go ahead and get some herbs. See, he's right at 15, so now I need to focus a little bit on making sure this thing stays lit. Because I think at 16 and up, the damage that he does to you goes up a little bit. Need to get better at dodging that attack. They give you plenty of time, but I'm not doing a good job with it. I'm getting the hang of dodging that attack. 17 construction, nice. Another epic dodge. I don't know why it's so satisfying to dodge that attack. It's not that big of a deal. But see, I feel satisfied right now. I dodged that thing. It seems like the longer that the battle goes on, the more frequently that the braziers extinguish. I think I've certainly noticed that. Making decent progress. We're at 9,000 points. Again, I'm trying to get to 13,500, which is basically the max. That way I can get the most amount of reward rolls. 18 construction. Yeah, I am going through my cakes. I know I said I probably should have brought less, but maybe by the time this is all said and done, I would have brought an appropriate amount. And while I was rambling, I didn't even notice that I was about to get hit. Dang it. More reason to eat cake. Let me heal this guy up. 37 fletching. 71 fire making. And 19 construction. Okay, so I'm at about 13,000 points, and so I can probably start making my way around and lighting the other braziers to finish the battle, because by the time I do that, I will probably get all the way up to where I need to get in terms of 13,500. So yeah, let me just finish putting all these kindlings in here, and then I will start going around and fixing everything. But we're getting close to the end here. Yeah, after 13,500, it does not matter much. Let me get that guy, and then, yeah, let me go around. Actually, let me... Right as I'm running away, it unlights. I'm gonna heal these guys, light everything up. Let me go back here. Get that one going. Heal that guy. And keep making my way around. But you can see here towards the end, this guy really starts doing a lot of work on the braziers. He really unlights them quickly. Yeah, nothing's lit right now. That's okay, I should get him very soon now. Just need to make sure you have enough potions for this final phase here. As you can see, I'm basically going around and around and healing all these guys. My stamina is holding up okay, thankfully. You need 60 agility, by the way, to make it past these little gaps. Go get some sweet construction experience here. So he's down to 1% HP. We're gonna get this, boys. There you go. So we killed him, and we got our crates. We had all of our points, 13,860. So that was a pretty good run. It took me about 55 minutes, which is actually not that great. I've seen people do it in 36 minutes, but that was my first time doing it solo. So I can't complain too much. I'm definitely going to be streaming this, and so I do hope to get a lot more efficient with how I do it in solo. I want to do, yeah, I would love to do a run in the 30s. Like if I could get a 39-minute solo run, I'd be very happy. So anyway, I do want to show you what a group version of this looks like and what I use in terms of strategy for a group version. So let's check that out right now. Okay, so for grouping, I will say it definitely helps to have Entity Hider enabled with RuneLight so you don't see all the people, but I'm going to leave it on so you guys can see the chaos of group. So as soon as this starts, I like to light the brazier and then go immediately here into chopping. And then once I get a full inventory, then I start to fletch. I do bring 3 cakes with me, plus whatever piece was left over from the previous round. think that has worked pretty well. And if you were on the live stream, you've seen me basically just repeat this strategy. Depending on how the round goes, you could get a lot of points. There's a lot of RNG or random luck involved. But you should definitely be able to get your 500 points, no problem. Alright, and as I'm running there, I start fletching. I like to fletch next to the brazier, because that way, in case it goes out or it needs to be repaired, I'm right there to be able to take advantage of that. It's very annoying. See, sometimes it spams you with damage. It doesn't do much damage. It'll do like 1, but if it keeps hitting you in a row, it keeps interrupting you, because whenever you're fletching, if you get hit with damage, you basically get interrupted, and it's super annoying. But yeah, I'll fletch the entire first inventory, and then I will burn it all, and then depending on his health, will determine what I do next. So yeah, I like to light it if I can. Yeah, if he's getting killed very quickly, then I may just get a little bit of logs and then come burn them here. Or if he's going down pretty slow, I might get more. I might fletch a few more. It really depends on how the HP is doing. Alright, and then let me go ahead and burn all of these. Yeah, you want at least your 500 points for sure. Need to fletch one more log here. I missed it. Man, I keep getting damage right when I fletch. It's super annoying. Yeah, so this is a bad round. I kept getting hit out of nowhere, and it kept interrupting me a lot, so I'm not going to be able to do too much with my second inventory. But I already got my 500 points, as you can see. And again, it's a lot easier to see if you've been interrupted if you have Entity Hider on. But there is that plugin that kind of shows you here in the text box with different colors, so you can have a better idea. Nice, 58 woodcutting. So yeah, he's at about 25, so I might go to 21% and then come back. Well, yeah. Alright, and then let me fletch these. I think I have enough time to fletch and feed all the logs in my inventory. Now let me go ahead and repair here and light it. Yeah, I should have plenty of time to feed all of these into the fire. In fact, I probably should have chopped maybe 3 more logs. Yeah, so the trick is trying to time it, you know, with your second inventory. How much do you chop before you come back here? That's kind of the trick. Although I didn't mistime it terribly. See, I just fed my last one and he's down to 2%, so I guess I did time it pretty well. I got 950 points. And there you go, I got my crate for that. And that's kind of what Group Wintertodt looks like. Look at this mess. Now everybody's running here before the next round starts. There's a timer up here that tells you when the next round starts, but basically in between the rounds, you want to come here to the bank and resupply if you need to. I've been depositing all of my crates. I have not opened a single one yet. As you can see, because the higher level farming, herb lore, and fishing that you are, the better crates that you'll get. So I do want those to be leveled up a little bit before I start opening them up. And the drops are determined at the time that you open it, not at the time that you got it in terms of your levels. So I think that's going to do it for this episode. I will continue streaming Wintertodt. I'm going to be doing a lot of other things in between as well. Who knows where I'll be in the next episode, but I do hope you will join me there. Thanks again, everybody, for watching, and I will see you next time. I'm trying to record my intro here, and I'm getting a pillory. I'm going to put this at the end of the episode, but it's happening before the episode, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe I'll get some decent rewards here. Every little bit helps on a hardcore. If you made it all the way here to the end of the video, make sure you comment Mamma Mia in the comments. Let's see, what did I get? A sapphire. That works.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.